It's Megan from Dreamy Bag Hardware. I want to show you how to make a strap with an adjustable slider. I have pre-sewn one of the parts, but you'll soon work out what I've done. So I've got 38mm hardware, 38mm tri-slider. I've got my 38mm clips. So what we've done, we've threaded it up through the middle part and back down. Now I've folded that up in. I've heat sealed the ends with the lighter. So I've folded it up in so I don't have a raw edge on the end here. Now I've stitched a box stitch on there to secure it. So that's nice and secure on the slider there. Now you're going to find the other end of your webbing, which is here. You're going to slide your one of the sliders onto the webbing, and we're going to pull it all the way through like so. Now you've got a tri-slider and a swivel clip on there. So now we're going to find the end of the webbing again, which is here. Now I've already heat sealed this with a lighter. So you're going to not worry about this one here, that's doing its thing there. You're going to thread your webbing through this way. So did you get that? So one side and then back down, loop it back down through the other. And then you're going to pull that all the way through, and then that's how you've got your slider. So and then that works just like normal. And then you're going to find the other end of your webbing. Here it is. And you're going to make sure, so when you do that, so hold it in your hand and thread it all the way through. So there's the end. Now we're going to put it so the clip is up, and we're going to do the same what we did with the slider. So you've got your strap, you're going to thread it over or fold it over, and then we're going to, and now I always stitch. I don't ever just rely on rivets. Never trust, well, don't trust your rivets, but never rely on just your rivets. So we're going to box stitch around here. So I'm going to do that and I'll show you the finished result. So here I've done the box stitch on the other side. So you can see I've actually used a lighter thread just so you can see. And here I've got a Sharpie. So and here's the stitches on the other side. So what I'm going to do, I can get away with this on black webbing. Can't do it on any other webbing. But I like to do this so then I can see my stitches to make sure I've got it all. And then I'll just simply colour those in. It disappears before your eyes. So we've got that all covered. Sharpie on black webbing is great. Sometimes you can do it on fabric, just depends what the fabric type is. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, so then so you've got it on one side. I'm just going to take it away from the screen for a sec, and then I've got the other side. So you've got your adjustable slider on one end, you've got your swivel clip, and then you've got your clip on the other end. So I hope that makes life easy. But never, I don't normally rivet in between there. Stitching that is enough. Now, you can just do a rectangle ring and put 2 rivets in there to pretty it up if you want. Because I can see where the thread's in, I can actually put 2 rivets in those holes there still. If you can see there, you can just see them. So I could put a rivet on this side and I could put a rivet on that side if I wanted to as well. But I never rely on just rivets to secure a strap. I always stitch it, always, because even though we love rivets I tend to use as a decorative piece as well more than, and help secure, but I always stitch as well. So, and that's how you get your nice smooth edge. And you're not going to, when someone's got it on, they're not going to have that catch on their clothing. There's no sharp bits or singed bits or anything. So that's how you do. So you loop it up through the middle, sew this part first, and then loop it up back through. It's the easiest way to do it.